Welcome back to Tipping Point. I'm your host, Kara McKinney. Back in 2015, I was in my late teens, and I was hooked on the viral phenomenon of this dress. I'm sure many of you recognize it and all the heated debate it sparked. Was this dress white and gold or blue and black? To me, it was always obviously white and gold. How could anyone see anything different? But apparently, somehow, it actually is a blue and black dress. Don't ask me because I don't see it. I know lighting and shading can affect how your eye perceives color, but even then, I'm still not seeing it. But that's besides the point, because the man who posted that original image has now pleaded guilty to strangling his wife, the same one he got famous for marrying when he posted that picture of his mother-in-law's dress for their wedding almost 10 years ago now. The 38-year-old is said to have attacked his wife in March of 2022, in which he pinned her to the ground, straddled her, and choked her because she interviewed for a job far away that he told her not to apply for. During that same incident, he's said to have waved a knife around and threatened to kill her. Thankfully, the wife survived that harrowing encounter, but now he will be sentenced for it next month. I don't have any political points to draw from this other than social media is not reality. The people you see online are not always who they present themselves to be, but you guys already know that. Plus, it's just a crazy story. And another insane story that caught my eye is this rage ritual experience highlighted by USA Today. Watch. Funny how the more we kick Christianity out of the public sphere, the less secular society gets, and actually the more pagan it gets instead. Did you notice all the little witch themes hidden in that short clip, including a quote from the author of Into Witchin'? She's the mystic who leads these rituals. But there's also another interesting point to be made here about why we see so many of these bizarre experiences aimed at white liberal women. It's a crazy world out there where nothing is quite what it seems. Sometimes the best we can do is just laugh through all these headlines. Joining us now to discuss is conservative comedian Shonda Pierce, the author of the new book, Life is Funny Until It's Not, a comic story of love, loss, and lunacy. Shonda, thanks for being here tonight.
I think you just covered all of those things in that last clip. I don't know how you keep a straight face reporting some of this stuff. Seriously. And I've been in all kinds of therapies, but never went out in the woods and screamed my head off.
Sometimes I can. Sometimes it honestly is hard to keep a straight face, but you know, as you write about in this book, I mean, you haven't had it easy in this life, and sometimes and somehow though, you still keep a smile on your face as we can see here. Of course, you have a great personality. You're funny, and you have Jesus in your heart. What could be better than that? So, how do you do it in the face of a crazy world, and sometimes crazy things that happen to us personally? How do you keep that smile and that pep in your step?
Well, the easy answer and the quick answer is also I'm settled with eternity. So there's no worry or no rush or no anger deep in me waiting to get out. I have learned to deal with all the things in this book. And, to tell you the truth, some of those things were quite therapeutic, and I did have to really fight my way through a whole myriad of grief and abuse. But I'm not alone in that. I think a lot of comics, we begin to fall in love with joy and laughter because we've known some tough stuff. And so I'm blessed to be able to have made a living for 32 years being funny. And most of my audience is conservative. Once in a while, a liberal will sneak in there and get themselves offended really good. But that's kind of your goal in life right now.